There's Graham Hutch, a Lilypot farm. The Welsh Government were encouraging farmers to create habitat schemes under the Tigorville scheme. During the last 11 years, we've created some interesting habitats at the expense of farm production. It's still a working farm, but we've reduced production to create the habitats that they want. It's still a working farm, and it will continue to be a working farm. It's half arable and half grazing. And now I've put 20 acres around an existing 6-acre wood, so there's further land taken out of production. Basically, that's my contribution to the carbon footprint. Now it's, I think, ready for diversification for other people to enjoy what we've created. But it must be done in a balanced way, you know, on a low-key basis. So I think one, possibly two families at a time can enjoy the habitats and the wildlife. The idea was to create some, holiday dwelling for holiday use, log cabin, you know, which sort of got the holiday sort of ethos and atmosphere about it. So log cabin was always the way to go, in my opinion. So that's what I've done is applied for planning permission for 2 log cabins, and the funding officer came to the farm, was very taken with the habitats that have been created and the scheme of things that I had in mind. And she put my application forward to the panel, and to some surprise, they thought it was a good idea, and they've allowed me some funding, not the full funding, but some funding. So that money will now be used to help fund this. Proportionally, it's only a small amount to the cost of the project, but does help. The application form, I think, was very, very straightforward. I didn't have any problems with that. It was possibly a little bit awkward to get 3 different quotes. For a project like this, it was difficult because there are so many elements of work involved. From the planning angle, there has been a hiccup. I felt that the process was slow and cumbersome, I must say that. This is the expensive starting point to a building project, the base, the foundation. It's totally necessary. At the end of the day, won't be seen, because the building will go up off it and everything else around it will be covered. So, but that's a big expense, but I'm pleased to say that we've got this first one out of the ground. We're now waiting for the log cabin itself to be delivered from Finland, which is imminent any day now. The front is the main feature. The rest is 3 walls with the necessary windows, a pitched roof, and 2 big feature windows on this diamond shape in the front. So, sort of big picture window looking at the views there and down to the south. And that's it basically. It's a 3-bedroom structure, a couple of bathrooms, utility area, and a lounge. People today who go on holiday, I think, have got high standards, and they want at least the same equal facilities as they've got at home.